The modern day citizen here in America has access to a ton of different capabilities, but it also has a lot of limitations to things that a lot of us think we should have access to. And nothing better fits into that than the smoke grenade conversation. So, today we're going to talk about smoke grenades, and I'm going to show you a demonstration of 6 different smoke grenades that any citizen here in America can buy. Smoke grenades are a great asset no matter the environment you find them in. From the battlefield to some sort of disaster response, all the way to the training environment, they are a great tool in the toolbox. And no matter what the bureaucrats continue to try and convince people, these are not inherently dangerous devices. Agencies like the ATF continue to try and re regulate them as destructive devices instead of more of a pyrotechnic device. And that is misleading and wrong. And no matter what the internet vet bros continue to try and tell everybody, no matter how many times they call you LARPers, I 100% encourage you to continue buying devices like this and increasing your capabilities as a civilian, no matter where you find yourself. But guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Everything that you guys do helps us out a ton and allows us to continue making more great content like this. I do it for you guys. So, smoke grenades, always a hot topic of conversation. And for the longest time, they were really just used by people attending MilSim events, and they weren't the greatest technology. They've kind of gone through various phases of import regulations and sell to the civilian market, not sell to the civilian market, but everything continues to change with time. And you may find yourself with a device that's only a few dollars from your local fireworks stand, all the way to something more legitimate and more powerful, like you may see on this side of the spectrum. There are also many different types of devices and how they work, so it's important to understand what are you getting for what you're paying, and is it even an asset to you as a whole. Outside of actual hand smoke grenades, you also have smoke grenades from something like a 37 mil launcher. We don't have any of those here today. That's going to be a different topic of conversation when we talk about launchers and whatnot and the aspect for the civilian. But just know that launcher smoke grenades are also a fantastic asset depending on what you're doing or where you might find yourself. So, what I have in front of me is a wide range of smoke grenades. Now, to start off the conversation, we have this Mammoth smoke grenade, which is roughly $2 or $3 from your local fireworks stand or your fireworks store, normally sold in larger packs of 3 to 5. And the way that something like this works is you just light the fuse with any old lighter, and then you get your smoke grenade. But from this, you're not really getting a very large cloud from this device. Now, if you're trying to screen your movements, not going to be what you want. However, if you're looking for something just for a training asset, or perhaps you're looking for a cheap marker device, if you can get this in something colored, it might be worth your time. But you're not getting a lot out of these smaller $2 or $3 smoke grenades, but it is something on the market that you can access. Moving along in kind of the size of grenades, we have two from Enola Gaye. We have the TP40 and then one of the wire pull grenades. Both of these have a wire pull device on them. They're just kind of mounted in different positions. And Enola Gaye was really, really popular amongst milsim guys for a really long time. And then right after COVID, they kind of emptied out from the market. And I think that was really more of a logistics style thing than it was a limitation to civilians. However, they are back on the American market. You can find them in a ton of different places. They come in many different colors and sizes. But the way that these work is it's just a classic kind of wire that you pull off the top, just like a little aluminum wire in a sense, and then it ignites the device and you have your smoke. Now, like I said, these come in a lot of different sizes. Most of these Enola Gaye, these moderate sized ones, range anywhere from 10 to 15 to 18 bucks. So pretty affordable. Some of them have decent clouds. We're going to do a demonstration of all of them. But if you're looking for something more budget friendly, but you're still getting a little bang for your buck, something like these are definitely going to be what you're looking for. Continuing on, we move towards IWA International's line of smoke grenades. First, they came out with the M14, which is a very kind of condensed style of your classic M18 military smoke grenade. It has a spoon and a pin, just like a lot of other devices that you would see would have. This has kind of gone through a few different generations of kind of style. This is an earlier generation, so it does not have the colored top like you would see on the newer generation of IWA grenades. So I had to write white in Sharpie real big just so it was really obvious what color this grenade was. But just like most smoke grenades that you would use in a professional setting, hold down your spoon, pull your pin, throw, release, you get smoke. Now, the M14 is not a great smoke grenade necessarily for screening movement or covering some sort of maneuver. However, it is a great marker or signaling smoke grenade. It still has a decent cloud, and the colors are pretty vibrant. And then moving along to IWA's newest generation of smoke grenade, it is the M15. It's much larger. It's not quite as big as a military style M18 grenade, but it is definitely much bigger in size compared to the M14. And this is a much better kind of screening smoke device in comparison to the M14. Now, the M14 comes in around $36, and the M15 comes in around $45. So a bit of a price difference. But if you're specifically using the M14s for marking, and then you're focusing on the M15 for screening, you can save some bucks if you kind of strategically plan things out a little bit better. And then lastly, we have this smoke grenade from Defense Technology that I've had for quite some time. Don't ask me where I got it. And this is regulated. Only military and law enforcement, have access to this as far as just being able to openly buy them. It is about the same size and is built exactly the same way as the military M18 smoke grenade. It is a very nice cloud, but obviously not on the market for civilians. I'm kind of using it today as an example to compare really more to the M15 IWA smoke grenade, because this is probably one of your better ones on the market for the price when it comes to large cloud smoke grenades. So guys, like I said, you have these, and you also have 37 mil launcher, and if you're spicy enough, 40 mil launcher smoke grenades that you can also utilize. You can use these for a ton of different reasons. Whether you're in more of a community defense situation and you're defending a position or assaulting a position, you could utilize these to mark some sort of medevac or CASEVAC helicopter if you're doing something kind of disaster response or search and rescue, or you can just utilize these in training environments, or you can simply walk out on your back porch, toss one in the backyard, and then go back inside and forget about it because you're an American, and that's what you can do. So let's go ahead. We're going to go over to the field on the side of me, and then we're going to do a demonstration of all 6 of these devices. All right, guys, that's all I have for smoke grenades. Like I said before, don't let anybody on the internet, don't let the bro vets bully you into thinking that you should not or cannot own these devices. You should. You should train with them. You should understand how they work, and you should utilize them in your own personal SOPs, whether you're a preparedness group, a Minuteman group, a defense group, whatever it might be. Utilize smoke grenades because you're an American. That's enough. Like I said, guys, that's all I've got. Until next time, train hard, train often.